Very good evening, friends. I am Nalnakshi Swami. Welcoming to my channel, Smart Index Edge. So, if I do not get any trade, I have already discussed, I go for the stocks. You can trade simultaneously in stocks because on Friday, there was not much trade in the Nifty. It was very difficult trade. It was a very narrow range. Nothing happened. And neither side, it was conviction, but I can tell you how I traded Nifty also later during the part. This is not now. I'm going to show you. I selected the Hero MotoCorp. It was popping up as a top gainers. So I picked up this stock and this is my Nalini Precision Dual engine, CAP engine. And along with that, I have added Camarilla pivots. Camarilla only have enabled R3 and S3 here. You too can add that. It is available in the trading view. You can add it. So these Camarilla, if we see this Hero MotoCorp, which was coming down, it climbed about the R3. R3 on the 5 minutes, even on the 15 minutes also, this is the same thing. From the Nalini grid zone, 100 period moving average is also added. So I have combined with the Nalini grid zone, this Camarilla pivots. If you do not have that, you can add only simply Camarilla pivots for your trade. When I noticed that it is crossing the Camarilla pivot, and this is the base grid line from my Nalini PE, CEPE engine, so it is positive. And the grid also positive. When I take the trade, you may not get the trade immediately, or you get to see around 5,685. This halted over here, and then it moved higher. The people do mistake entering at this top level. They cannot, when it is going sideways, they fail to take the trade because it will be doing liquidity ping pong. Red candle alternating with the green, red, like that. No conviction. If you are on the 5 minutes time frame, it is almost, you can see, it is almost from 9:45 to 10, I think it is 10:30 or 10:45. Then market, all of a sudden, it gets steroid on this one effect and it runs so bully. Then many people, they do mistake entering into this candle and they get caught. You can see the immediate reversal over here. You get panicked actually. Usually people do trade in the options. Let me take you to the option. What I'm going to show you is very, very interesting observation, what I've seen and how you can make profit and book your profits also. Let me apply the 5,700 put option in an opposite side. I put intentionally to show you. See, I have taken the 5,700 call option, entered into it. Suppose if you are entering into it, it is above everything, base grid line, and it is above everything. You have entered into it. For example, you have entered around 159. All of a sudden, market starts moving higher. It reaches the R3. R3 will be plotted since I am put the 5,700 put option. R3 will be plotted according to the put option Camarilla pivots. Then you can see the call option entering there and it is premium, put option premium territory. Put option premium territory is correlated with this is the R3 of the put option and it is entering it. This is the confluence, what is happening. This is what I saw the confluence and immediately it gets rejected. It gets rejected and starts falling below the S3 of the PE area. That is where you can sell, but not always. You can sell always, but you can look for selling. You could have sold you could have sold around 199. It came down to 127. It came down to 127. Like that, you could have captured premium difference. You could have made profit. And another way, I'll just alter this put option to call option. That is the facility with the my dual option premium engine, the role changes. When the role changes, see, this is the call option S3. And the put option from the S3, the call option has rallied to the put option premium and it is coming near the S3 of the call option as well as this is call option CE territory. Very interesting. So when the price comes near, when it peaks out at the PE premium territory, and this premium gets rejected and starts moving higher. So you could have bought, you booked your profits at the right time. When the premium enters to PE territory, you are buying the put option here around 104, you could have captured till 146. That is not a simple thing. Because the lot size of the Hero MotoCorp, let me Google it out because you need to see that. Lot size of Hero MotoCorp is, you can see, 150. 150, okay, sorry. 150 into, say for example, you have captured only 30 points in the put option. 150 into 30, sorry. 100, so let me clear it. 150 into 30 points, you would have captured 4,500. And at the same time, you have taken position in the call option when it started from it is highly impossible. Somewhere here you have taken the profit. Entered here 159 to 217. Let me clear. 217 minus 159, you are getting 58 points into 150. You are capturing 8,700 rupees. This type of situation actually on and on happens. This is the conversation between the call option premium and the put option premium. This is what I have observed. All the people can take note of this, they can do that. If there is no, in this, at the straddle, if there is no appreciation, you could have gone for buying the 5,800 put option. When it came to the call option territory, it was falling and came to the call option territory, you could have bought this put option and you can see the rally from 152 to 280. That is the call option premium of the 5,700. Isn't it beautiful, friends? Same way, this is my observation which saves you from everything. Actually, if I take you to the Nifty, even the Nifty, you can go over here. I'm applying the 24,570. No, sorry, I'm applying the underlying, and you can see the dual option premium, and these are the Camarilla pivots, and you see over here. Let me zoom it so that you will see the chart properly. Okay. See, the already our Nifty had fallen here and it fell below the S3, but the reference previous to previous S3 was here and it took support, right? It took support. Immediately it started moving higher. Then this is the level 24,500. Then you could have selected 24,500 call option. 24,500 call option. I'm applying this. Same way, this call option started moving from the previous day S3 as the underlying did. It started from 173, moved to the S3. S3 from where it had broken down. So this is the resistance area. You could have booked your profits. And you know that it is a bearish area. Then a writer could have sold this call option around, he gets a fatty premium 220 and it started moving down, and the writer could have made money 60 points, minimum 60 to 80 points. Or otherwise, if that is the case, if it is resisting and the area on the underlying was, if I put the underlying, I hope I'm not confusing you people. See, this was the area 24,638 and the resistance area was 24,654. Then immediately these two areas 673 to 654, then you can select 24,700 put option. Look at here, 24,700 put option you could have selected, and it started coming down here and it is above the R3. Above the R3, and it is also above the previous high of the put premium. The put premium was, previous day high was 165 and it retraces back and starts moving. If you could have bought for an option buyer, this is where he gets the money in buying because he needs only little money. If you would have bought here, this put option has given you 211. Remember, that is the area, premium area of 24,500. And it enters the S3. where it had broken down, and this is the R3. R3 of the previous to previous. See, so beautiful. This is the S3 and it is the R3 of this one, and you are booking your profits. You get lot of confirmation, lot of idea where to book profits, when to enter, which premium to enter. With that, you can trade better. And this is how you will be cautious, not entering into any option premium haphazardly. So again, you can look for the same thing. If you see for the crude oil also, you can make your decision whether to enter into the crude oil. See here, the crude oil started its journey from it started breaking rejection from this area, 7,468. Then go back and see, this is the area, 7,700, or you can select 7,600 put option. Let us select 7,600 put option. Let us see how it behaves. 7,600 put option. It had come down. You are getting the support over here from the Camarilla pivot. You are entering here and booking your profit here. That is the resistance over here. And if you see the call option, 7,424 came down to this level around, let me see, around what time? I'm unable to see this. Okay. Around 6 p.m., it came down to the call option level. Then we will reverse the role. 7,600 call option we will put here. Then we will get a level for this. So from here on the previous day, this call option had broken out and gone up, and it got rejected, and it is coming to this area. In this way, you get a clear picture, and when it starts, let me make it 15 minutes, then you can see when it starts climbing above, you can see the pivot is also, grid is also turning green, and you are entering into this. And this is your target. Target is here. You can see the rejection so clearly. You are booking your profits. Suppose if you have entered around 181, you close your position around 261. That is 80 points. 181 to 19 plus 60. Yeah, around 7,000 easily you could have made in this crude oil by the time around 8:15 itself. Short period you could have made. In this way, dual option premium along with the conversation between the CEPE, how you can trade. I have shown it to you. Again, I'm going to repeat this because it becomes very difficult to capture what I'm telling the concept. Again, listen to me carefully. I'm applying the underlying. I'm noting down from where the pivots are. These are the pivot area. 24,671 to. So I am selecting, keeping 24,700 PE in my watch list for my trade. And since it is starting from the previous S3 area, It acts as a guidance for you, as a support. Then I'm selecting 24,500 call option. 24,500. See, when I select the call option, and notice that it is a gap down, and it is a retracement. And the previous day, it had broken below the same day. It has broken below the S3 and it is acting towards the S3. Broken below, taking support from the S3 of the previous day and retracing, pulling back to the S3 of this. So it is unable to, when it starts getting rejected, same way, I'll take you to the 24,500 call option. Sorry, I selected 24,550 call option. See the beauty. It took support from the S3. If I place the cursor, the low of this candle is 163.7 and the Camarilla is support is here. So you are entering it within 3 candles, it is reaching the breakdown level. It has broken below the S3. That is a bearish. Instead of trading for the call option, the wise logic is to sell and rise. Then see where it went, 219. Remember this, 219. This is the beauty. You can see how the premiums interact and talk with each other. This is the conversation between the put and call option premium. Then I am looking for, I marked 24,700 put option. I'll immediately go to the 24,700 put option. I'm looking for, at the same time, this put option had come down. This is the base grid line of the put option. And also it is started, gapped up and started trading above the, and it is a pullback. The direction clearly grid is towards the put option side and the Camarilla pivot R3 is there. It is above the R3, gapped up above the R3, retracement to this grid line. You get the base grid line of the previous day and the price. You are entering it into this here around this level 162. Remember the 24,500 call option low was 163 and this high notice down 210. Same level 210. If I take the same, I have marked that it is a wonder actually. You can see the call option exactly around that area got rejected. This is how the premiums are reacting, and with my dual option premium engine, there is no look back actually. Instead of looking at the Nifty, I found that these are the market, hidden market, black market, I can say this. Option premium market are controlling the movements of the indices, and we foolishly we watch the 24th underlying price action, but we get all the breakdown from the behavior of the call option as well as the put option premium. How do they react? What do they do? What do they do? You can clearly see this going to this area, getting rejected and mimicking the underlying, and this put option is rising over here. You could have you could have entered into the put option, same put option 64. The people who trade for very less premium, multiple lots, they can trade this 30 points, minimum 30 points they would have got for this. And see the beauty. This is where it halted. This is the premium, put option premium territory. Right? This is the put option premium territory. The call option came and halted over here. So friends, if you want to get access to my indicator, this is a very good indicator. I can say you will be profitable if you use it judiciously, wisely, with this dual option premium engine. You get to know what these option premiums are telling and how they are behaving. By it automatically plots both the pairs, and you can meddle with that and you can trade with this. It is a boon for writers as well as boon for call option buyers also. So you can do both the things. Both the things you can do immediately by a click of a button. Automatically you can change the premium. You can reverse the premiums and you can see, and you can select other premium, automatically it does. You can select the crude oil also, automatically you get an pair of the crude oil, whichever you have selected and noticed, and you can trade very efficiently. If you want to get access to this indicator, let me put, do message me on this number 98452096000. This is my WhatsApp number. It is a paid indicator, and only serious people do contact me. Do not go on questioning me unnecessary questions. I put up so many videos regarding this indicator. You can go to the playlist of understanding trade and also trading hacks. There you get the videos and you see it, and you contact me on this number. You get all the details for the pricing and everything. Once you get once you buy the indicator, I'll connect through Gmeet to explain how to take the trade. What are all the things it has embedded in this indicator? What do they mean for that? See, you don't get this Camarilla pivots. Camarilla pivots you can automatically, from the trading view indicator, you can apply and put only R3 and S3. Okay, friends. Thank you very much. Nalini Swami signing off.